Hi, this is Jason from Horrific Nightmares, and welcome to another Wild Eye Wednesday. Now, today I'm going to take a look at the movie Brutality. Now, this is from Wild Eye's Raw and Extreme label. It is unrated, and before I get into the review, I would like to take the time to thank Wild Eye for providing me with this copy to review for you guys. They have an excellent catalog of films. And I really believe in what their company is doing, giving young filmmakers their break and distributing their movies. So important. Now, Brutality is a 2018 film, depending on how you look at it, and it clocks in at around 82 minutes. Now, Wild Eye released this in 2018. This was actually a movie called Frames of Fear 2, which those of you who have been subscribed to my channel for a while, watched my 31 Days of Horror in October, will notice that I actually did this movie and kind of gave the heads up that this was coming out in Wild Eye under the name of Brutality. Now, I watched this and reviewed it, of course, for the 31 days. But when Wild Eye sent me this copy, I watched this copy as well, and here are my thoughts. Now, what I'm going to kind of do is, after I watched it again, I rated all of the parts, like I normally do with anthologies. And we're going to see how close I came with my original score. Now, as I said before, Frames of Fear 2 came out from Fuzzy Monkey Films in 2017. That's why it's kind of depends on where you look. If you look on IMDb, it says 2018. That's because that's when it got official distribution from Wild Eye. But this was actually made in 2017, which is not a big discrepancy, really, to be honest. Now we're going to go with the wraparound first. I originally gave it a 6. Upon my rewatching, it gets a 6, so it's pretty consistent there. Not exactly my favorite wraparound. I did like the wraparound on Frames of Fear 1 a lot better. But, you know, this one wasn't bad. It's basically about a group of girls who are watching a VHS tape that are narrating the segments and watching the segments on the couch while eating popcorn. And there's a killer in the house. It's kind of all I can say. Now, the first segment is called The Last Days of Livermore. Now, I originally gave this a 6, and it pretty much holds up at a 6 upon my second watching. This was about a guy and a girl who go to the cemetery to visit someone. I really can't get into more than that because I'll give it away, but a lot of weirdness kind of ensues after that one. The second segment is called What's Wrong with Mom? Now, I originally gave that a 7. It's one of my favorite segments on there. It holds up as a 7 upon my second watch. And it's about two brothers who go to take care of their mom. But there is something wrong with mom. And I kind of can't get into any more than that. The third segment is called Axmas. Now, this was my favorite segment the first time. It's definitely my favorite segment this time. I originally gave it a 7.5 on my first watch. This actually got bumped up to an 8 because I really like this. This is about a killer Santa Claus in a storage area. And I kind of can't get any more into it than that without giving anything away. But yeah, that one went up a little bit. Now, the last segment is called Don't Try This at Home. Upon my original watch, that got a 7, and it kind of went down to a 6.5. It's very weird. It's very hard to explain. It's about kids who are watching this film, this VHS tape, about a couple who take a pill to spice up their sex life. and goes horribly wrong. And then in the real world, the kids that are actually watching the tape, things go horribly wrong for them too. It's about as good as I can explain it without giving anything away, but it's very weird. I didn't quite like it as much on my second time as I did my first time, but overall, the anthology got the same rating it got the first time, which is a 7. It's a very solid, low-budget anthology. Just know what you're getting yourself into. Here's the back of Brutality. It's pretty cool. It's time to press play and slay. And here is the back to Frames of Fear 2. But like I said, I was originally at Monster Mania when I picked up Frames of Fear 2. Fuzzy Monkey Cinemas is well, they're kind of based in Baltimore. So I think I bought everything that they had. Killer Camp Out, Frames of Fear 1 and 2, Wrestle Massacre, which will be in the drawing again tomorrow for What's in the Bag, Jay? Or Tuesday, rather. And Omnibus of Blood, I believe. But anyway, I like to support local companies who are trying to make some movies, and, they did a pretty good job with a lot of them. So, like I said, Brutality is available now through Wild Eye, so definitely check it out. It's part of their Raw and Extreme label, which I've actually been liking so far. I don't think I've gotten a movie from their Raw and Extreme label that I haven't liked yet. So, yeah, definitely check them out. And once again, I wanted to thank Wild Eye for providing me with this copy. Very generous of them. Thank you so much. And if you like what you see in here, hit that like button and subscribe. And until next time, peace.